Earning $100,000 a year is seen as a universal benchmark for success, symbolizing achievement, security, and the good life. But what happens when this benchmark meets Norway's unique economic reality? In Norway, that six-figure dream can quickly collide with a much more expensive reality. Norway is famous for high salaries and stunning beauty, drawing skilled workers from around the world. Many expect a life of luxury, but Norway is also one of the most expensive countries on earth. High salaries come with high costs, and what looks impressive on paper often feels average after bills. The reality is a more modest, grounded lifestyle than many newcomers imagine. What does a $100,000 salary really mean in Norway? High taxes and social contributions take a big chunk, funding public health care, education, and social benefits. Your take-home pay is much less than you'd expect, and budgeting becomes essential. In Norway, a six-figure salary is about trade-offs. Less cash in hand, but more public services. Let's break it down. Earning $100,000 is a symbol of success in many countries, offering comfort and security. But what that money buys depends entirely on where you live. In Norway, high salaries come with high costs. Using the same yardstick for wealth across borders can be misleading. To truly understand wealth in Norway, you must rethink what those big numbers really mean. Arriving in Norway, the sticker shock is real. Everyday items, coffee, groceries, even a pint of beer, cost far more than you'd expect. But these high prices reflect Norway's commitment to fair wages for all workers. Your money simply doesn't go as far here, and adjusting to this high-cost reality is the first lesson in Norwegian life. When you first arrive in Norway, your salary in kroner looks huge, maybe even 1,000,000 NOK. It feels like you're suddenly rich. But this kroner illusion quickly fades when you see how fast expenses, rent, groceries, bills, eat away at that big number. In Norway, high wages come with high costs. True financial success depends on how well you manage your money, not just your salary. Let's break down what your $100,000 salary really means in Norway. Start with your gross salary, then subtract taxes, your biggest expense. Next, housing. In cities like Oslo or Bergen, rent or mortgage will eat up a huge chunk of your net income. After that, you'll budget for essentials, groceries, transport, utilities, and insurance, all pricier than the global average. We'll soon dive into real numbers for each category, so you'll see exactly what's left after the basics. This is how you turn a dream salary into a realistic, data-driven budget. Norway's high taxes fund universal healthcare, free education, and a strong social safety net. The progressive tax system means higher earners pay a larger share, supporting equality and public services. For a $100,000 salary, expect a substantial portion to go to taxes. But in return, you avoid big out-of-pocket costs for things like medical care and schooling. Think of taxes here as an investment in your quality of life and security. This mindset shift is key. You're not just losing money, you're buying into a stable, equitable society. High taxes are the price of Norway's high standard of living. Here's what happens to your $100,000 salary in Norway. Your employer withholds taxes automatically based on your tax card. With a 35% average tax rate, your net income drops to about 650,000 NOK per year, or roughly 54,000 NOK per month. That's the real number you'll use for budgeting, not the headline salary. Holiday pay is a unique feature. You get a bigger paycheck in June or July, but no regular salary that month. Understanding these details helps you manage cash flow and avoid surprises. Your net income is your true starting point for life in Norway. Part of your tax is the national insurance contribution, about 7.9% of your gross income. This funds healthcare, sick leave, parental leave, pensions and unemployment benefits. It's mandatory and provides security from day one. For $100,000, that's about $79,000 NOK a year, far less than private insurance would cost elsewhere. Think of it as comprehensive coverage, not just another tax. It's a cornerstone of Norway's welfare model. After taxes, your $100,000 salary becomes about $54,000 NOK per month. This is your real budget for everything: rent, food, transport, and more. Rent alone can take up over a third of your net income. The impressive gross salary shrinks quickly once expenses hit. You'll live comfortably, but not extravagantly. The key lesson: focus on your net income, not the headline number. Next, let's see how housing costs shape your budget. Housing is your biggest expense after taxes, especially in Oslo, Bergen, or Stavanger. High demand and limited supply means steep prices for both renting and buying. Most newcomers rent first, but competition is fierce and good apartments go fast. Where you live affects your budget, commute, and lifestyle. Living outside city centers can save money, but means longer commutes. Each city has its own trade-offs between cost and opportunity. Your housing choice will define much of your Norwegian experience. Let's see what your 54,000 NOK monthly take-home gets you in Oslo's rental market. Prices can be shocking. A small one-bedroom in a central area can cost 16 to 20,000 NOK per month. Many singles and young professionals share apartments, renting a room for 8 to 12,000 NOK. Most rentals are unfurnished, so budget for appliances and furniture on top of rent. Renting in Norway means more than just paying rent. You'll need a security deposit, up to 3 months' rent, placed in a special bank account. This can be a big hurdle for newcomers. Utilities, especially electricity, aren't usually included and can get expensive in winter. Don't forget internet and home insurance, required by most landlords. Plan ahead for all these costs. In Norway, the dream of owning your own home, is strong, but the financial reality is tough. High down payments, strict banking rules, and expensive property prices make buying nearly impossible for newcomers. Saving enough while paying high rent can take years. And even with the money, getting a mortgage is difficult without a long history in Norway. For most, remains a distant dream, not an immediate reality. After housing, food is your next biggest expense in Norway, and it's a shock for newcomers. Everyday groceries like bread, cheese, and milk come with high price tags thanks to high labor costs, taxes, and protectionist policies. Shopping smartly, hunting for weekly deals, Tilbud, and choosing budget supermarkets like Kiwi or Extra quickly becomes essential. In Norway, grocery shopping is all about planning and strategy. If you think groceries are expensive in Norway, eating out is a true luxury. High labor costs mean restaurant bills add up fast. Dining out is reserved for special occasions, not a weekly habit. Most Norwegians socialize at home, inviting friends for homemade meals. It's more personal, intimate, and budget-friendly, a cultural shift newcomers quickly notice. In Norway, high prices mean people get creative with their food budgets. The matpakke, or packed lunch, is a daily tradition for everyone, from school children to the Prime Minister. Careful meal planning and deal hunting help Norwegians save money and reduce waste. Many also forage for berries and mushrooms, or fish for fresh meals. And for bigger savings, some even cross the border to Sweden for cheaper groceries. In Norway's cities, public transport is a lifeline, efficient, clean, and reliable. Trams, buses, and the T-Bane connect neighborhoods, making car ownership unnecessary for most. A 30-day pass covers unlimited travel for about 920 krona, offering great value and predictable costs. Skip traffic and parking stress. Use your commute to relax, read, or listen to music. Public transport fosters community, supports sustainability, and helps newcomers feel at home in Norway. While public transport is fantastic, some Norwegians still need the convenience of a personal vehicle, especially families or those outside cities. But owning a car in Norway is a huge financial commitment, with high purchase prices and ongoing expenses. Insurance, taxes, fuel, tolls, and parking quickly add up, making car ownership a true luxury. That's why many families use their cars sparingly, mainly for weekend trips or special errands. For most daily needs, Norwegians rely on excellent public transport instead. In Norway, city bikes and electric scooters offer affordable, flexible ways to get around, perfect for short trips and city living. For longer journeys, Vi trains and long-distance buses connect cities, while domestic flights cover the rest. Owning a car is costly, so most people embrace public transport to save money and live like a local. After taxes, housing and food, hidden costs like electricity can surprise you in Norway. Electricity bills are unpredictable, especially in winter, and include both usage and a fixed grid fee. Many Norwegians wear wool and lower the thermostat to save money. Add internet costs and utilities can easily take a big chunk of your budget. The Norwegian welfare state, funded by your taxes, provides an incredible safety net. It covers healthcare, unemployment, and pensions. However, it does not cover everything. There is a whole ecosystem of private insurance policies that most Norwegians consider essential for a secure life. These are another category of hidden costs that you must factor into your monthly spending. While some of these are legally required, others are simply considered a wise and necessary precaution in a country where the cost of replacing anything is incredibly high. Ignoring them can leave you financially vulnerable if something goes wrong. The most common and often mandatory insurance is home contents insurance, or innboforsikring. As we mentioned in the housing section, nearly every landlord will require you to have this as a condition of your rental contract. This policy protects your personal belongings against fire, theft, and water damage. Another crucial policy is travel insurance, or reiseforsikring. Most Norwegians have a year-round travel insurance policy, even if they don't have specific travel plans. This covers everything from medical emergencies abroad to lost luggage and cancellations. Given the high cost of rebooking flights or getting medical care outside the EU, this is seen as an absolute necessity. If you have a family, the list of recommended insurance policies grows. Many people take out life insurance, livsforsikring, and critical illness or disability insurance, uføreforsikring. While the state provides a basic disability pension, it might not be enough to maintain your family's standard of living if you were to lose your income permanently. These private policies provide an extra layer of financial security and peace of mind. For children, many parents also purchase children's insurance, or barneforsikring, which provides a lump sum payment in the event of serious illness or disability, helping to cover future care costs. These insurance policies are not cheap. A comprehensive package for an individual, including home contents and travel insurance, might cost around 3,000 to 5,000 krona per year. For a family with additional life and disability coverage, the annual cost could easily be 10,000 krona or more. When you break this down monthly, it adds another 400 to 1,000 krona to your recurring expenses. It is another example of a stealth spender that chips away at your net income. While it might feel like you are just paying bills, what you are really buying is security in a high-cost environment. a trade-off that most residents willingly make. In Norway, staying connected is essential. Almost everything from banking to school communication happens online. But phone and internet plans come at a premium, often costing 400 to 600 kroner per month. Add streaming services, after-school activities and personal care, and these hidden costs quickly add up. Budgeting for these expenses is crucial to avoid surprises at the end of the month. After taxes, housing, and daily costs, a $100,000 salary in Norway means a comfortable, stable, but modest life. You likely live in a compact apartment, cook at home, and use public transport. The real wealth here is time, security, and access to nature, not luxury. In Norway, the new normal is a high quality of life, focused on well-being and simple joys. Living comfortably on a $100,000 salary in Norway means making tough choices. Your budget quickly gets eaten up by essentials, so you have to decide what matters most. Do you want to travel or ski every weekend? Save for a home or enjoy more nights out? It's all about balancing your priorities. Your budget becomes a reflection of what truly matters to you. Is it possible to save money on a $100,000 salary in Norway? Yes, but it takes discipline. You might save a modest amount, but the real wealth is security. Knowing your health, education, and future are protected. In Norway, your salary buys peace of mind, not flashy things. That's the true Norwegian wealth. We've followed a six-figure salary in Norway, only to see high taxes and living costs quickly shrink it. But those taxes fund world-class healthcare, education, and security, benefits that money alone can't buy. The real value isn't just in your paycheck, but in the quality of life and nature you enjoy every day. Ultimately, the question of whether living in Norway on a $100,000 salary is worth it is a deeply personal one. It all comes down to what you value most in life. If you've done the math and understand that this income will lead to a comfortable but extravagant lifestyle, and you're still excited by the prospect, then the answer is likely yes. Norway offers an unparalleled quality of life for those whose priorities align with what the country has to offer. The experience is about so much more than just the financial aspect. It's about embracing a different set of values. Before making the move, it is essential to be prepared. Understanding the real costs we have broken down today helps you set realistic expectations and avoid the sticker shock and disappointment that can affect unprepared newcomers. It allows you to plan your budget with your eyes wide open, knowing that careful financial management will be a necessary part of your daily life. The high salary is not a golden ticket to easy street. It is a tool that, when managed wisely, allows you to build a wonderful life within the Norwegian system. It is a system that rewards planning and prudence. Norway is not a country for everyone. It demands an adjustment in mindset, a willingness to trade a consumer-driven lifestyle for one that is more community-oriented and nature-focused. It requires you to accept high taxes in exchange for collective well-being. But for those who make that trade, the rewards are immense. The trade-off is between having more disposable income and having more time, less stress, and greater security. For many, that is a trade they are more than happy to make, and they find a richness in their Norwegian life that far exceeds what money can buy. We hope this detailed breakdown has given you a clearer picture of what life on $100,000 a year really looks like in Norway in 2026. It is a life of trade-offs, budgeting, and simple pleasures, set against a backdrop of stunning beauty and social stability. If you want to learn more about salaries, living costs, and the real day-to-day experience of life in this incredible country, make sure to subscribe for more videos. We are here to help you navigate your own journey to the land of the midnight sun. Thanks for watching.